Okay, I'll be doing many more videos on how to repair appliances. So subscribe. Hit the like button if you like the videos. And comment good or bad. Also, if I use a part to repair the appliances, I'll put a link in the description so you can buy from this channel. Let's get started. On this project, I will be showing you how to remove and install a bulkhead for a Maytag Bravos XL electric dryer. While doing this project, please remove the power cord for safety reasons. Tools needed for this project: putty knife, Phillips head screwdriver, 1/4-inch nut driver, T15 Torx bit. These tools will be available in the description. Okay, first thing we're going to do is remove the top and then the bottom covers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the top cover and 1, 2 1/4-inch screws for the bottom cover. They've been removed, and there's the top cover and the bottom cover. They're now removed. Okay, to remove the control panel, you need a putty knife to slide underneath the control panel and push that spring in to pop it loose. Okay, there you go. And do the same thing to the right side. Slide that putty knife in, push that spring in, and you're good. Now, working from the rear of the dryer, we're gonna slide the control panel forward, kind of tap it and lean it over. And we're gonna disconnect the 2 wires going to the control panel. You pinch one and then you just slide the other one out. And now your control panel is free. Now the removal of the control board. You have 2 wires, that's 1 and that's 2 on the left side that needs to be removed. Just kind of wiggle it loose, or no, you pinch it and pull on it. Then you have 2 on the right side, the white and the blue. You pinch the white and you just pull the blue. Okay, white's off, and just go ahead and yank on the blue. Be very careful. Okay, you have a 1/4-inch screw that mounts the control board onto the lid. So you want to remove that, which is removed now, and just slide the control board to the left and part it away from the lid. Okay, you have a 1/4-inch screw there and a 1/4-inch screw there. Remove both of those and you'll be able to slide the lid off. And to slide the lid off, kind of tap the lid and tap it to the back, towards the back, and slides off pretty easy. Okay, your 1/4-inch screws that needs to be removed. 1, 2 from the left there, and 2 on the right. 1/4-inch screws. Unplug the door switch as well as the interior light to the dryer, so you won't get it snagged when you remove the door. Five screws have to be removed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The top 3 are T15s and the bottom are Phillips. And at the very bottom you have 1/4-inch screws, 4 of them. To get the whole door off, you need to remove all 9 of those. And as you can see, those top 3 are gone, and the bottom 2 are gone, and the bottom 4 are gone. So that's all 9. Now, be ready to remove the front door of the dryer, grab the middle and top, and pull it on and off. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4-inch screws, and disconnect your moisture sensor. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that hold the filter housing in. Okay, what you're gonna do is lift up on that bulkhead, slide it off at the slots, and it's free from the dryer. Okay, to install the bulkhead, those 3 rollers should go underneath the dryer drum, right up underneath there. So the drum will roll on those rollers up there. So you tuck them underneath, and now you put the top of the bulkhead, the 2 slots go into the side of the dryer. And what you want to do is lift up on the drum and tuck the rollers underneath the dryer, underneath the drum. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1/4-inch screws go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the screws are in, and you have to reconnect the moisture sensor. Now we're putting in the blower housing lint filter. Just slide that up. And those are 1/4-inch screws also. And those 4 there, left, right, lower left, lower right. Okay, reconnect the moisture sensor. It's time to hang the door. Slide the door on top of the dryer. Okay, we're gonna put 2 screws on the left side. Not tighten all the way. Okay, on the right side, you're gonna screw a couple in and not so tight so it can be adjusted. And we have 1, 2, 3 T15s and 1, 2 Phillips heads that needs to be screwed in. Okay, you got 1, 2. And 3, 4, 5. So the 3 at the top, T15s, and 2 Phillips at the bottom are screwed in. Now the 4 at the bottom, which are 1/4-inch screws, those are in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are in. Okay, we're gonna tighten these 1/4-inch screws down. Since all the other screws are in now, so we can tighten it down. Okay, we're going to connect the door switch and the light, interior light. Okay, now we're going to install the lid. lay it on top when you're off the front, and the lid slides into the front of the dryer. So you line it up right. From the back to the front, it slides into a slot on the left and the right side. There it is, sliding. Have to tap it a little bit to make sure it goes to the front, nice and snug. Okay, these 1/4-inch screws will go into the lid to secure the lid to the dryer. You got one on the left and you got one on the right. Okay, mission complete. Okay, I'm gonna rewire the control board. First thing I'm gonna do is screw the 1/4-inch screw in there to secure the control board to the lid. And we have 4 connections that go straight into the control panel. We got the blue slides in, the white slides in. No need of pressing tabs because when you're putting it in, you don't need a tab. The white on the left plugs in. Really easy. Nothing of this can get confusing and pushing the wrong one. And then the last white one goes in. Really simple. And now we're gonna add the lid, the control panel, and that's 2 wires that go in there too. You got the 2 connectors that you smash together, as well as the one that you slide down. You slide it down into the connector right there, really easy. Push it down. Okay. Now you have your board all wired up and ready to go. And now the control panel, we're just gonna slide it in the slots and press down where the springs is to lock it in place. And now we're finally gonna put the cover on, the top cover and the bottom. There's your bottom cover coming on. You got 2 1/4 inches on the left and the right that mounts that. And that's the bottom cover, and then you have the top cover, which has 5 screws in there to mount it to the back. Yeah, they have 5 1/4-inch screws that you mount. There's 3. 4. And 5. My mission is now over. I'll be doing many more how-to step-by-step videos on how to repair appliances. So hit the like button, comment, good or bad, subscribe to the station so you can see these videos. And if I am using a part to repair the appliance, a link will be in the description so you can buy from this channel. Have a good one.